welcome back everyone for some more of my Real Zaragoza career mode for FIFA 19, which I was trying to think of how I was going to introduce this video since this is my Season 2 finale, but anyway, this will be the last video of Season 2. As you can see in the bottom right there, Barcelona ended up winning the Copa de España, the same tournament that I won last year in order to get into the Europa League, so... But before I play this game against Spurs... there are a few things I do want to show you. Let's see. I did sim the 2 games in the La Liga, the final 2 games. I ended up getting a 2-1 win against Girona on the road, and a 2-0 win against Rayo Vallecano at home. So, and which I said in the last video, for those of you that did not watch it, because of those 2 wins, I am undefeated in La Liga. I finished with 30 wins and 8 draws, 98 points, 13 ahead of second place Barcelona, and 16 ahead of third place Atletico Madrid. And Real Madrid rounds out the top 4, Sevilla missing out by 10 points. And you can see the bottom 3 are Rayo Vallecano, Real Oviedo, and Leganés. So Deportivo survived by 4 points. I am a little sad seeing Oviedo go back down, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. But like you saw there, Barcelona ended up winning the Copa de España. They ended up winning 5-4 on penalties. And for those of you that remember, I ended up getting knocked out of round of 16 by Sevilla in a 4-1 aggregate after being drawing against them 0-0 in the first leg. They absolutely destroyed me in the second leg. And the European Championship, which that has nothing to do with me. I don't know why I did that, but without further ado, yeah, I got the right team for this. Now, I'm building my strongest possible side for this game against Spurs because I do want to lift the title. And yeah, I'm keeping my road kit on. It's been a while since I wore that kit, and I'm keeping Tottenham's kit on them, but well, actually, I'm a bit lying when I said strongest part. Well, actually, no, because I do feel that Demata is a better player than Miguel Almiron, especially as of recently. But I do have Almiron on the bench alongside Mbolo. They'll be my strikers on the bench. Ibrahimi, I'm having him in there instead of Soro, which I'm not sure how many more times I'm going to be playing with Soro, especially after the last game against Benfica. But I also have Lucas Torreira on the bench, along with Sergio Mendes, Pedro Rocho, and Ivan Mvogo. But yeah, other than Demata, which is a 77 rating, everybody else looks solid for me. So I think I have a really good chance of beating this team. And I am playing at London Stadium, which is funny considering that's where West Ham plays. And West Ham is a rival of Tottenham. So hopefully I will use that to my advantage. As you can see there, the team for Tottenham. They got Mbappe! Oh my gosh. They got freaking Kylian Mbappe. Wow. Okay, that's a bit daunting. Me oh my oh me oh my. And they got Romelu Lukaku too. What, did they swap Harry Kane with Romelu Lukaku? Okay, Foyth is in as a center back for them. That's interesting. Trippier ended up getting stolen off the ball. Demata playing out wide. Finding João Felix, and he heads me into the early lead. And he's wearing the captain's armband, so if I end up winning this game, you will see him lifting yet another trophy for me this season. Okay, nice steal by João Felix. Can he score another goal? Yes, he can! João Felix is literally carrying this team on his back right now and setting the tone early for me. Okay, Mbappe kicks it off. But yeah, Mbappe won't hurt me as long as he doesn't get the ball. Okay, yet another steal by Zaragoza. Damata, can he get on the score sheet? Yes, he can! Wow! Now this is more like it from my team. For those of you who watch my last two videos knows that this team's been kind of underperforming for me, but so far, at least in the first 7 minutes of this game, they've been lights out for me. Okay, can I make it 4? Can I make it 4? That's a little bit too... Oh my god! I was gonna say, that was a little bit too close to Hugo Lloris, but João Felix somehow gets ahead on that, and he gets an 11-minute hat-trick. Oh my goodness. How did he win that ball? You have to get and wonder about Hugo Lloris though. How did he let João Felix get in that kind of position? Okay, yet another steal by Zaragoza. Okay, another header? Oh my god! And that just keeps on pouring on to Tottenham. Come on, Anton, why are you not celebrating? There we go. This guy said you just scored a wonderful header. Why are you not celebrating? Wow! Now this is the kind of performance that I wanted. Right here. Yeah, so far Zaragoza has been lights out for me. Okay, nice crisp passing too. João Felix, can he get out another? Yes, he can. If you have asked me if I would have gotten this kind of start, especially the way the last two videos went, I probably would have laughed at you. Okay, nice steal by Damata. And yet another goal. They're making an absolute mockery of Tottenham's defense right now. Oh my gosh. And yet another steal. This could get even uglier for Spurs. Okay, João Felix, can he finish? Yes, he can. Tell you what, Kylian Mbappe may be the star in the field, but João Felix is taking all the plaudits right now. Yeah, I think that West Ham, the fact that this is West Ham's home stadium, is performing a bit of hoodoo against Tottenham, because they have looked out of sorts since the beginning whistle. A nice cheeky pass. Can Mendes and Hugo Lloris, I think that's his first save of the game. Okay. Yeah, get the ball. Keep the ball away from Mbappe. You do not want Mbappe getting the ball. He will punish you. Okay. And yet a nice finish by Landry Damata. This has been a perfect performance by Real Zaragoza so far in this match. And Dele Alli can just watch at that point. And yet another steal by Real Zaragoza. Kieran Trippier didn't even make an attempt at it. They tackle Brais Mendes. That was not a good cross. Oh, Mendes. I do have to admit I was not paying attention. I didn't realize that was him that had the ball. For some reason I thought that was somebody else. Okay, can you get the ball back? Okay, Tottenham trying to do something with the ball. Nice tackle. Brais Mendes with the ball. João Felix, I see you. You didn't make a run. Well, he was offside anyway. That's probably why he didn't make a run, because he knew if he made an attempt at a ball, he'd be offside. Okay, João Felix with the pass to Mata. And yet another goal. I don't see Tottenham coming back in this game at all. I mean, yeah, Zaragoza has been lights out, but at the same time, though, Tottenham, they're pretty much showing no oomph whatsoever, pretty much like they did in real life in the Champions League final. Is this team missing Harry Kane? Because so far Mbappe has not done anything in this game. I pretty much kept him quiet. Which is what I need to do because Mbappe is just such a dangerous player. Tell you what, Tottenham probably is hoping that this halftime whistle comes sooner rather than later. Okay, can I get another goal here right before halftime? João Felix, yes he can. That just adds insult to injury. Here we go. End of the first half. My oh my, there's some soul searching to be had in the Tottenham locker room. Lukaku's been a non-factor, Mbappe's been a non-factor, Dele Alli, I have not said his name other than the fact that he just looked on the one goal. They are winning possession somehow, but yeah, this has been a very lights-out performance by Real Zaragoza. And it can only get worse for Tottenham. Maybe. Unless they decide to come alive here in the second half. Okay, I see Mata. Mata makes a nice run. And it does get worse for Tottenham. Good thing is I don't seem to be missing Marvelous Nakamba at all, which I don't think I did say, but I'm gonna be without Marvelous Nakamba for the next 2 months due to an MCL injury. Which I'm not sure if I said that or not. I can't believe I don't remember if I said that or not, but okay. Mata, oh, look at that came off of him. That's gonna be a goal kick. Yeah. I don't know why Mata is raising his hands up. That clearly went off of him. Almost made something out of nothing there. Okay, Corona, the pacey Mexican winger. Okay, Mata. Once again, he finishes real silky smooth. Mata and João Felix each with 6 goals. Tottenham fans are probably wondering how come it's not Mbappe and Lukaku the one with 6 goals each. And I didn't look at the stats beforehand, but I'm pretty sure Landry Mata is the leading goal scorer in this competition. I don't see how he isn't. I know João Felix is the leading goal scorer in La Liga, but I'm pretty sure Mata is the leading goal scorer in this competition. Okay, look. Oh! Mata missing the header there. That's kind of uncharacteristic. Okay, 60 minutes. I do want to keep João Felix on the field because he will be lifting the trophy. Mendes. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Put Miguel Almiron in there. I'll put Mendes in for Anton. And I think eventually I'll put Lucas Toro or Igbekeme in for Unai Lopez. I'm not sure which one yet, but I do want to make some subs. I do want some fresh legs out there just to see this off. So Mendes comes off for Almiron and Anton comes off for Mendes. Okay, nice. Okay, is he onside? Doesn't matter because Tottenham made him onside. Come on, celebrate. Thank you. Why are my guys having such difficulty celebrating goals? They've been doing enough of it in this game. So that's 7 goals each for João Felix and Landry D'Amata. That is just incredible. Can it get worse for Tottenham? Almost. But yeah, I'm ending this second season with a bang. I'll tell you what, I could not ask for a better performance from my team. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Okay, nice. Oh! Kind of an interesting play by Tottenham there. Okay, Pavard, can you head it? And Lloris has to make the save there. Felix trying to whip it in. There was really no Zaragoza though. That was in good position. Corona forcing another good save out of Hugo Lloris. Yet another corner. Okay, can you get it? Oh. Okay, can it get a head in it? Okay, looks like I could still get the ball. Nope. Okay, get the ball back. Okay. Okay, Tottenham's more than oh, that was a nice deflection. Okay, Unai Lopez passing it to D'Amata. Can D'Amata finish it off? Yes, he can. And now's a good time for me to do my last substitution. Who can I put in? D'Amata's the one that has the worst stamina, so I'm gonna put Almiron on. Do I put Mbolo in there? I'll give Mbolo some game time. So Igbekeme and Toro are both gonna miss out on some game time here in the final, but D'Amata, very good performance once again from him. He's been my most consistent player, especially in the second half of the season. He's pretty much picked up all the slack since Almiron has taken a tragic dip in form. 8 goals on a night, can't ask any more off of him. Almiron, can you add insult to injury? And that was taken wide. I don't know why I took that shot from there. Okay. See if I can work some more magic here. See if I can add insult to injury for Tottenham. I see Mbolo making a run. Yeah, that was just too far for him. Okay, Sissoko with the ball. Was guilty of committing a penalty against Liverpool in the Champions League in real life. Okay, Bustos. Nice defense there by Tottenham. And that's the young centre-back, Foyth, that made the play there. Bustos tries to get a head on that. He can't. João Felix, can he whip it in? Can he whip it in? Oh, that's a beautiful finish by Miguel Almiron. See, that's what I'm used to seeing from Almiron. That was a beautiful shot. Okay, can I get the ball back here? Okay, Mbolo with the shot. Going around Foyth. And Mbolo gets on the score sheet. The final minutes of the game. And I only have like a few seconds away, a few minutes away from lifting the Europa League title. Tottenham just happy just to bounce around the ball. 4 minutes of stoppage time. It's an absolutely dominating performance by Zaragoza. I was not able to get the ball back. And there it is! Real Zaragoza are your Europa League champions. And they complete the double this season. A Europa League trophy to go along with the La Liga trophy. What a moment for this team. What a season for this team. And like I said in the last video, things are just going to get even better for this team, especially with all the new faces that are going to be coming in. This team is going to be so scary to play against. And they're just going to be so exhilarating to play with. But yeah, next season is going to end up being so awesome. And with it being my final season with this team, I hope I'm going to go out for the triple next season. I'm going to go for the La Liga title, the Copa del Rey, and the Champions League. Because there's no reason why I can't make a run in all three, especially with how good my team is going to be. And João Felix gets to lift a second trophy this season. Boys, drink it in because you are the kings of Europe for the night. As you lift that Europa League trophy. What a beautiful sight. And what a long season it has been. Last season they spent a long season in the Segunda Division playing 46 games plus making an entire Copa del Rey run and winning the Copa del Rey. And then this season having to fend off the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and La Liga. And winning that, and plus making a deep run here and winning the Europa League and securing Champions League football, which they already did by winning the league, but yeah, and also, come to think of it, they'll be playing the Super Cup. I don't know who won the Champions League, but they're going to be playing the Super Cup against the Champions League winners. Jesus Corona got man of the match, got 4 assists. Lopez, Mendez, and Damata with 2 assists each. Damata with 8 goals and 2 assists. João Felix with 7 goals and 1 assist. I'm actually going to give a man of the match to 2 players here. And it should be no surprise, but the 2 players I'm going to give it to are João Felix and Landry Damata. They were excellent for me up front. They absolutely tore Tottenham's defense to shreds. And give props to my midfield too, especially with Valdemar, Anton, and Unai Lopez. They did an extremely good job commanding that midfield and making sure Tottenham didn't get anything going, especially with the likes of Romelu Lukaku and Kylian Mbappe on their team. But yeah, what a performance, and what a way to end this season and this tournament and go out with a bang. But yeah, let's... Once again, here's the La Liga table. Okay, who won the Champions League? I don't know yet. It's between Manchester City and Atletico Madrid. I'll be playing against one of those teams in the Super Cup next season, so I have a possibility of going for 4 trophies next season, so that's going to be exciting. And then Copa de España, which I already showed off before. Barcelona ended up knocking off Real Madrid on penalties. Europa League. I won the title, but just to show off the journey here. I ended up top of my group. I didn't even lose a single game or drop a single point. See Zaragoza ended up beating Montpellier in the round of 32. Ended up knocking out Schalke in the round of 16. A big performance against Manchester United saw me going to the semifinals against Benfica. Had an average performance against them, but luckily I showed up big time in the Europa League. So, but yeah, I want to show off the season stats and show off the squad report before I finish things off here. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, João Felix ended up getting the golden boot here. Damata finishing second, 8 goals behind him. Almiron finishing 16 goals behind him, though. I barely played him in the second half of the season, considering how poorly he played for me. Corona got the most assists in the league, with João Felix 1 behind him, Mendes 3 behind, Damata 5 behind. And clean sheets. Stefan with 11 clean sheets and Mvogo with 10, combined with 21 clean sheets, which would be 2 more than Keylor Navas and Jan Oblak, so I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, let's see. Copa de España, those are the stats right there. I don't even see... None of my guys even made the top 25. That's a bit interesting. Of course, there's the assists and the clean sheets. Okay. Let's see. Dolberg got top goal scorer. Douglas Costa, top assist. Oblak were the most clean sheets. Oblak's having a good season. And Europa League, yeah, Landry Damata finishing 7 ahead of Mbolo with 31 goals to Mbolo's 24. João Felix with 17. And leading assister, once again, Jesus Corona with 8. Brais Mendes with 7. Lucas Toro and Ibakeme both with 5. João Felix with 5. Clean sheets. Mvogo got 4. And I don't even see Zach Stefan on there, so it was pretty much Mvogo that got all my clean sheets for me, which is really interesting. But last but not... Well, actually, I want to show off transfers list here. Just to show off some of my transfers. Actually made quite a few. But yeah, you got to see all my pre-contract signings too, which I think I was thinking of my Sheffield United career mode where I signed 7 pre-contract signings. On this one I only signed 6. But anyway, let's go on to the squad reports. Look at some of the stats here. Zach Stefan. Kind of concerning he didn't grow at all this season, but considering how fast he grew last season, and the fact I'm getting David De Gea next season, he'll be a solid backup for me. Fabrizio Bustos grew by 3, that's awesome to see. Benjamin Ferd, he grew by 1, he's now at an 80 rating. Malang Sarr grew by 1. An exciting prospect, I'll be happy to see more of him. Ludwig Augustinsson grew by 2, he's at an 80, which is good to see. Unai Lopez grew by 1. Valdemar Anton grew by 1. He's now at an 80 rating. Jesus Corona grew by 2, which I didn't even realize that, but he's been a solid performer for me. Brais Mendes grew by 2, though I did give him some training since he was kind of lagging behind compared to everybody else. João Felix grew by 2. I've been giving him some training because I want to give him... He's probably going to be my starting right winger next season. Landry Damata grew by 1. Very, very good performer. 31 goals in both La Liga and Europa League. I didn't even realize that. Ivan Mvogo, solid for me, but honestly, I'm going to end up selling him, especially with David De Gea and Zach Stefan being on the team. He's going to be surplus to requirements. Hopefully, I'll get a good sum of money for him. Igbekeme, he didn't grow. Then again, I did try to loan him out, but it's a good thing I didn't, considering I did sell Papunashvili and Pedro Porro. Robocho grew by 2. He's at a 79. Miguel Almiron, he grew by 2. He's an 83, but to be honest with you, I'm probably looking to sell him on to see if I can raise some money for him. Brillambolo grew by 2. He's at an 80, which he's going to be an important part of my team. Lucas Toro, I'm kind of undecided with him. He really hasn't been growing. He's been kind of inconsistent. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him or sell him. Sergio Mendes grew by 9. He started off as a 66, but he grew to 75. His growth did kind of get stunted towards the end, but I'm anxious to see how much more he'll grow in the third and final season. Flavio Tavares grew by 2. Azevedo grew by 1. Guerra grew by 1. Cardenas grew by 1. These are a bunch of my youth academy players. He grew by 3. Negral did not grow. Aguirre grew by 3. Burrows grew by 2, same with Navas. Vilna grew by 4. Aldo grew by 2. Albrao did not grow at all. Perez grew by 4. Gonzalez grew by 1. Pizarro grew by 2. So did Clemente. Alberto Suero, he grew by 1. Initially, he played well for me, but then he started showing some really, really bad form. I'll be looking to sell him next season. This guy, I'm definitely selling, especially after that Benfica game. He just ticked me off so bad. And the fact that he hardly grew in the past 2 seasons, I'm going to be looking to move him on. The fact he only grew by 1 in the past 2 seasons, I'm looking to sell him because I frankly had enough of him. Garcia did not grow. Pombo very unhappy. I thought he was on the last couple months of his contract, but I did sign him on to an extension. He's in the chain for another 2 years, but he's going to be sold. I actually tried to sell him this season, but nobody wanted him. Romano grew by 4. He's going to be a reliable backup center back. Nakamba grew by 1. He'll be fit in 6 weeks, which will be next season. Linares dropped by 1. He's at a 67 right now at age 37. I expect him to retire next season. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't. Pep Bill, on loan at Real Oviedo, grew by 2. Verdasca is at 75. He went on loan at Levante. And that's pretty much it for my team. And like I said before, this team is only going to get better throughout time. And I just cannot wait to see what kind of damage this team does. Especially in the Champions League. Especially with the likes of Götze and Werner and Hazard and De Gea and players like that, and James Rodriguez. Oh, this is going to be a special team, and yeah, that's pretty much all I could say. All I'm going to say. I don't know when the next episode of this series is going to take place. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take a break from FIFA for about a week just to decompress, because I know I have recorded a lot of FIFA between this, the Sheffield United, and the Leeds United career mode. So I just kind of want to take a break from FIFA for a little bit. For maybe about a week or so, and then come back to it. But, yeah, I can't wait to see what the future holds for this team. And I'll be looking for the quadruple with this team. And that would be a heck of a way to close out this career mode. Because next season will be my final with this team. And I want to make sure that I end this career off with a bang with this team, because this team really is going to be special. They are special for me right now, but they're just going to be even more special. And yeah, I'll be looking to win everything with them. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.